Hello everyone and welcome back to Sarah's Simple Stuff. In this week's disassembly we heard about how Jesus fed 5,000 people with 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish. That's incredible, isn't it? It seems impossible to us to think that something so small could be turned by God's power into something so amazingly big. Well, I'm going to show you a little trick today so that you can say to people that you can do something impossible and turn something small into something big. Let me show you. For this trick, you need 2 things: a pair of scissors, and as I always say, do be careful because they're sharp, and a piece of card, about A5 size. And if you don't know what that means, it's about the same size as your face. Now, if I were to say to you, do you think I can cut a hole in this piece of card big enough for me to get my whole head and body right through it? Would you believe me? I think you'd probably say no. If you want to, you can stop the video here for a minute or two and have a go. See if you can cut a hole in this piece of card big enough for you to step right through. Did you manage it? I'm guessing you probably didn't. So let me show you how to do it. First of all, you need to fold the card in half lengthways like this. Now, we're going to do some tricky cutting, so watch closely. I'm going to cut a very thin piece of card from about here to here, along the fold like this. So if I open it up, there's a tiny slit in the middle. Now then, starting at that slit, I'm going to cut some lines into the card, but not all the way to the edge. Let me show you what I mean. By the time we've finished, it will look like a comb that you use to comb your hair. Or maybe some gigantic false teeth. There we go. You should have something like this. Now, turn it over, and we're going to do the same from the bottom. Again, not all the way up to the top. Let me show you. Now don't worry if you get this wrong the first time, it is a bit tricky. You can always have another go. The first time I did it, it completely fell to pieces. Now then, for the moment of truth, I'm going to open this up and see if I can step right through. Okay, let's give it a go. Here's my piece of card that I've cut. So I'm going to open it up and you will discover there is actually a big hole in the middle. Let's see if I can step through. I'm going to put one foot in and the other foot and bring it all up over my body, right over my head. Yes, I did it. It worked. Jesus did this miracle not just to show that he could do anything by God's power because he was God's son, But the Bible tells us that he wanted the people to know something even more special. He wanted them to know that just as one piece of bread was able to feed many, many people in the story and to satisfy the hungry feelings in their tummy, so Jesus, one man and God's Son, would be able to satisfy all their hungry feelings about everything in their life, that he would be more than enough for them. And Christians today still believe this. I hope you enjoy doing your impossible trick. And if you eat any bread today, just remember the story that we've learned about this week. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll look forward to seeing you next week for more tricks and activities.